Are live. Yes, we are. There's no music playing, which is weird because I should have had some like music playing, like the opening of SNL or something. Some dude in the background with a mad sax, but that ain't gonna happen. I don't have that kind of budget, unfortunately. I'm gonna wait till some people get here. I like that. I don't know why I like doing that. I got on the real headphones today. That's how you know I'm serious. This is my serious headphones. Actually, this is my scream at white kid. As he calls me the N word through a microphone. This is my Call of Duty headphones. You're trash, bro. You're an N word, N word, N word, N word, N word. How old are you? I'm 9 and I'm white. Oh my god, man. Those I ain't gonna lie, those lobbies have got a lot better because man, I remember like the Modern Warfare 2, 3 days. Those lobbies people would say the most awful stuff to each other. I'm gonna skin your mom, have sex with your cat at the same time. Oh, you about to get made into my whore. Oh, like just all like and the kid will respond like, Mom, what's a whore? Like his kid it's just in terror because there's a 26-year-old fat dude going ball. He has a girl in a basement tied up that he's had for weeks as he logs into Modern Warfare 2 hoping to play some games. It's the new year. Yay, it's New Year. And it didn't take long for I saw like everybody had like they had a Netflix special. 2020 was the worst year in history. No, it wasn't. Not for some people. Some people sat at home and got $600 a week for doing absolutely nothing. Now people had to go out there and work. Remember that? It was you have to think about your life. Should I go out to work and die, or I could collect $600 a week? Hard choice, wasn't it? Uh, that was just unemployment. I know other countries was getting thousands and thousands of dollars, which really don't mean much in American money. Like I saw like Spain was getting like $6,000 a month. How much is that in pesos? I really don't know what Spain money is. And if you listen to me, you're stupid. I think pesos is Mexico. Don't listen to me with that. I'm not very intelligent when it comes down to money and what country has what money. Ruplets? Do they get ruplets? What's a ruplet? I think I got that from a RPG game. I think so. Ruplets. I can't remember. But don't listen to me on that. Yeah, like it wasn't that it was a bad year. Don't get me wrong. Especially if you was an entertainer, it was a terrible year because you couldn't get on stage, make people laugh. You couldn't sing, even though we were still doing some shows out here in Arizona. But other places would just completely lock down, and comics were going insane. They were doing crazy things like Zoom shows and just anything for attention, is which literally what I'm doing now. But I don't think that year was as hard as people made it sound. But it was a tough year that we all had to pull together and gain strength, you know. Uh, the year of holding hands, which that wasn't a thing because we were more separated, bruh. We were sister separated, and we were at the border, kids in cages separated. We were separate. This was the separated states of America. We were not united at all. Everybody hated everybody. You're a Democrat. You're a liberal. You're a snowflake. And there was just the Trumpsters. Get your guns because they're going to cheat the election. Like nobody was on the same team. Everybody was on a different team. So I don't know how we were the United States of America during a time where we should have been more connected than anything in history. Fat people was dying from COVID quicker than salt and sugar could have ever killed them. Thank God I survived the fat slaughter of COVID. COVID was pushing fat people in front of zombies like Shane on like Shane or Walking Dead. We were losing our minds, man. That's what was happening last year. Um, I'm happy it's over with, but what's the difference? What is the difference between this year and last year? Um, we haven't seen any difference. It just looks like a continuation. I mean, I felt like we were playing Street Fighter and now we're playing Street Fighter Turbo. Like it looked like it's happening faster this year than it was last year. The craziness is just starting off weird. And look, I'm not here to bring up any bad memories for anybody. So if last year was a hard year for you, we are here for you. We are there for you. We will support you. We care about you. That's what I'm saying. Comics, man. Our job is to make y'all laugh and feel good and try to make you forget things, man. Some people will never forget what happened to them. Like yesterday's football, the Saints destroyed people. Oh, I don't want to get too hype. I forgot. Don't get too hype because it brings bad luck. We get kicked out by a team with no wins or something. I don't know. But yeah, Poor Bears, y'all suffered. Y'all suffered. And I was looking at it on Nickelodeon, which was funny because they had all these people's favorite characters. People got slimed. It reminded me of my childhood. I can't lie. Nickelodeon did a great job. I wish they did soccer where they just kick a field goal and just slam a soccer guy. Like I would watch soccer if Nickelodeon hosted. I watch baseball if Nickelodeon hosted. I'd watch tennis, cup stacking. If slime was coming out the cup as they were stacking it, I'd watch it. I think Nickelodeon did a great job hosting sports, which is something I thought I'd never say, but I think they really did a good job, man. And I think the Steelers got destroyed yesterday, right? Steelers got destroyed yesterday. Not y'all fault. Y'all just suck. There's no way around it. Not much of a football fan, but I am a talk crap fan. So I love talking crap. So that was something that happened. What's up, y'all? That was something that happened yesterday. The sports. Let's go Saints. I don't want to put too much on Drew and everybody. I just want us to win again so we can celebrate and brag and talk crap for a whole year. Because I feel like we done won every year since 2005. That's just my personal opinion. There's no bias just because I wear Saints stuff. There's no bias. But like I said, this year didn't take too long to show its butt, did it? With the whole Capitol thing with people. They had a dude in a furry costume and horns. I think he was at the wrong convention. I think they had an old lady that looked, I guess she thought she was at Cracker Barrel or Walmart, and she was waiting on the senior citizens bus to come pick her up. I don't think she knew where she was at. Those are the people that attacked the Capitol. I look. I don't want to do politics on here, and y'all know that I'm not liberal and Democrat and Republican. And look, wrong is wrong. Trump got up there looking like the Amazing Orange, giving people all this. We're gonna go up there and we're gonna blah 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 and we're gonna take over. And I mean, look, he's like, I'm gonna be there with you. He wasn't. He was at the comfort of his home with his German assassin wife, who never looks happy. Bro, that dude really needs to go to marriage counseling. If I had a wife that never smiled, it would question me. Like, is she like? Usually, I think if my girlfriend doesn't smile at least twice an hour, I'm on a murder list. But he's just happy with it. Like, I really think she's a Russian. I think she's like the Black Widow. I think she's the Black Widow of it. Of I don't know, man. The way it looks. Like she looked like she one step always to like sticking him in his neck with a needle, and he just pass out and die, and they just drag him off stage. Like he don't care though. He's fine with it. Um, I wish I mean, man, I guess happy wife, happy life don't mean nothing when you got money, right? He just clone another wife. I don't know. Probably clone her out of his daughter's DNA. Oh my god. But he got up there and he talked all that crap and he didn't show. We're gonna be on a hill, and then Ted Cruz made all these statements. This is 1776 all over again. Get out there. And they took some old lady and he bust through the Capitol. It was wrong. It was a terrible idea. Like, here's my thing about the whole situation. People already viewed you as Hitler, right? And then you went and did Hitler type stuff. It's like it's like people called you something for years. You was like, I'm about to show them that's who I am. Hitler, that's me. Like Orange Hitler. I don't know. Is that a flavor of Hitler? I like my Hitler orange. I like it purpley purple. Can I get Hitler grapey grape? Like, what Hitler flavor are you? Are you Fiesta Hitler? I don't know. I just don't understand it. I don't get what's okay. So let's say, right, that black man wasn't there with the Glock 9, you know what I'm saying? Ready to bust a cap in white supremacy. That dude went to work that day. He was like, man, I swear, anybody play me, getting popped. White supremacists, black supremacists, supremacists, the Supremes. I shoot everybody. I don't care. Like that dude had it on his mind, right? And he played with that man. Now, look, when you look at the picture of the people that took over the Capitol, like there's people that look like they had no clue what they were doing. And then I saw a picture of a dude that looked like he was a creative character off of a shooting game. Like he had pistols and hog ties and and grenades strapped to his chest. Now, look, here's my thing with that. And then you got what happens. You had the horn guy. That's what happened when you purchase DLC off of any shooting game. He looked like the Call of Duty character after the DLC came out, and you could just buy him and he run around with a pistol and his horns and American flag. Look, that stuff shouldn't have never happened. And I know there's the argument of the split argument, Black Lives Matter, Antifa, and all these other people. They destroyed millions and millions of dollars of property. They destroyed 450 officers got hurt. 29 people got killed. They burned up all the property and mom and pop businesses, and they egg people and milkshake people. Sometimes they make Antifa sound like high school students that got mad and used to run outside and start egging people's house and milkshaking them. Man, 26 people got TP'd. That toilet paper could have went to somebody's asshole because it was COVID and toilet paper was out and they were just using it. Look, I understand that. I do. Don't think I'm not understanding what you're saying. But no rioting is a good riot. Like if if people getting hurt and killed, there is no good riot. There's no, man, you know what we did today? We destroyed some mom and pop places and some businesses. What happens? So here's what happens when you do stuff like that. You destroy Gucci, right? Not Gucci Man. He already been destroyed in a versus battle. Not that Gucci. You destroy Gucci, right? What Gucci says is man, them Negroes crazy. We moving Gucci out of town, right? And then every Gucci store gets moved, right, into another place. Now that place doesn't have a Gucci store. So what happens is, if Gucci giving out what, I've never been in a Gucci store. I guess 6 people work there, all weird looking. All right, you got 6 100-pound Gucci workers, all aged between the age of 18 to 24, right? Because I guess if you're 25 working at Gucci, you the manager. You just took jobs away, right? So the more businesses you burn down, the more jobs you take away. Detroit is a prime example of that, right? It was the automotive, innovative, best place in the world. It literally should be the Wakanda of the United States. You should go there, and the technology should be different. All the houses, because they're the leading automotive, but that didn't happen because the burning of buildings, the rioting, and all that stuff. And people said, "Look, I'm taking my business. I'm getting the hell up out of here. And I'm gonna find somewhere else to put it." So you take jobs away from people that need jobs. You take business away from a place that needs to flourish. That's why I said there's no good rioting. There's no, man, that was a good riot. Let's go home and fry some chicken and have fun. But with the capital thing, here's my issue with that too, is because they had issues with the cars, and the Japanese, that's true. They really did. They had quality. They did have some quality issues with the cars. I do remember that. They had some recalls, and then of course all Americans, we went Honda. Man, get to a Honda, man. They let Honda last 25 years. I got a Honda from 1991. Still got Jericho residue in it. I'm telling you, get you a Honda, because everybody was on Honda and all these other foreign cars, because they would, if you took care of them, they would last you forever. So that is true. Honda, people still push Honda. And it's a good practice car for kids too, because you'll get a Honda for $2,000 and you take care of it. It'll drive the next 10 years. But here's my thing about the whole Black Lives Matter, everybody life matter, blue lives matter, matters. I don't know. Here's my whole thing about that is when you look at who, so you're saying you're fighting the patriarchy, right? The man. I don't care about the man. I don't care about no white man, the man. So when you look at who is actually with that, you're actually kind of fighting with the man, because Black Lives Matter was sponsored by Nike. It was sponsored by Activision video games. Everybody was Black Lives Matter. Everybody was making a buck off of Black Lives Matter. So how are you going against the patriarchy if everybody is invested into it? Hey man, Captain Crunch presents Black Lives Matter cereal, and you just pouring Black Lives Captain Crunch into a bowl, and you just eating it, and all your teeth black. You know what I'm saying? It comes with a Black Lives Matter band, BLM band. How are you against the patriarchy if everybody has their money into the patriarchy? You're on the side of the man if you don't know that. I mean, I'm sorry to tell that to you, but I mean, Sprite come out with Black Lives Matter Sprite, and you buy the Sprite, you giving money to Sprite, not Black Lives Matter. You know, you're still it's still being sponsored by the big tech and the corporations that you say that you're against. That was another issue I have with all that. Like, and I heard people say the weirdest stuff, like, yeah, man, that's our reparations. When I stole them them Jordans, because they had them in a size 10. Them ones, I had to get them ones, son. Black lives matter, but you know what else matter? Man, these feet, black feet matter. I needed them ones while we were burning. Like, some people said that was just, oh man, that's just reparate. They owe us all that. So it's stuff like that where you try to justify rioting, burning things down, and messing up people's lives. And people got hurt, people got shot. This went on for months and months and months. And they even, like, Seattle had, what is it, Chaz? I'm going to Chaz. I can't say that without saying this. I want to go to Chaz. I'm going to Chaz. There's no cops in Chaz. There is no rules in Chaz. There is nothing in Chaz that cannot happen. What happens in Chaz stays in Chaz. Like, I can't do it without doing that. People, sorry. Everybody that's, it's a little queer on my friends list. No, I don't hate no queers. I mean, gay. Ooh, Lord, queer. That sounds worse. You don't hate no queer. I don't hate no queer. Sorry. I don't hate gay people. I love y'all. Don't come kill me, please. Don't blow up my house. But they took over a place and named it Chaz. I mean, we should have just bombed it. Like, honestly, I think we should have just sent in like black ops teams and just taken care of that in a minute. But that didn't happen. It's we gotta start making sense. Either you hate rioting or you like rioting. Look like a bear. I would be a great bear. I said that. Dude, it's funny you say I said that. I would be a great bear. And I have a little dude that's like 20 years old with no hair. You know what I'm saying? It's just all. I'd make a great bear if I ever went that way. But it's either you're against the rioting or you're for the rioting. And the rioting was backed by like every media. I mean, it was backed. Now, take us back up to 6 days ago when you got I don't know what that riot was, what that was supposed to be. People that should have been at work that took the day off, breaking into the Capitol building. Like, it was just like as soon as that happened, everybody was like, riots are terrible, son. I turned my back on the United States of America. I can't believe the day we let a guy in with bullhorns, whatever, and weird tattoos that look like it's ghosts. I don't know, man. This is what I'm saying. Either you are with it or you're against it. And when the riots happened, right, they were led by Ted Cruz, who bucked people up saying it was 17-7 and all this other stuff he said. And then Trump, and neither one of them was there. So you got all these people. That lady that died literally died for Trump. And that is sad to say. She died for Trump. Like, that's crazy. I don't know any president that I would die for. And I know some people are like, he really didn't excite it, but he didn't say go. Well, he did. Let's be honest. Like, don't lie. He did it. Sorry, it takes a lot to talk, especially when you don't have no one, talking with you. But yeah, he really did. He excited the whole thing, and I just think it's weird that what happened if you like, what was your end game? I would love to see that. Like, what was your end game? What was your, okay, we did it. Now what? What happens next? What do? You tie people up? I mean, they had to do all kinds. I mean, do you go hold them hostage till the vote is changed? I mean, when when you break it down, what was the end game? Because I mean, you can't shoot people. I mean, you can't shoot government people. Now that's real terrorism. So I mean, what was the end game? What were you doing once you got in there? Then just pick up podiums, look through Nancy Pelosi's new pictures that she keep in her file safe. I mean, what do you do? That was my biggest question through the whole thing. And when that lady got shot, that was really sad because that lady looked like she was on her way to Walmart. She had no gun. She had not, bruh. That lady was the most least dangerous. When you play stupid games, and everybody notice, you win stupid prizes. Look, some of them people should. If you was over 30 years old, you was over 25, you out there riding, you're crazy. You need to, bro. You got kids, bills. Unless you staying with your mama at 25, you got things you're supposed to be doing. Look, Trump, yeah, whoo. All right, I gotta go to work. I'm not going out there. You know, I just don't understand it. I didn't get the whole concept. And then when the riot happened, they went home. And I know people say, "Oh well, the government forced them to go home." Like it shouldn't have never happened to begin with. There is no right rioting. Protesting, yes. When you start talking about breaking property and taking your great grandmother out there in confusement, there is no right rioting. There was no. This is a great job today. You know, it was. I like the fact that after this happened, everybody turned their back on Trump. The Republicans just turned their back. Every Republican just turned their back on Trump. Man, I go to YouTube, every Trump YouTube, every conservative YouTube, the people that was leading this based on I don't know what facts, you know, because you start sounding like a conspiracy theorist. It was Antifa. They took the votes and slid the votes underneath the desk, and they burnt the votes, and they switched the votes. Then they had the votes in the bag, and then Antifa came out, milkshake the votes. Like, it's, you start sounding stupid, you know? One person was dead, and he tried to vote. Then I was in Atlanta. I saw my boy. He was dead. You know, I was talking to him, and he put his hand up out the grave and gave me the voting paper. And then, like, it was, how 99,000 people in jail gonna vote? Like, it was just stuff like that. You started sounding like, you know, the wire head with the antennas coming out your hair. You know, conspiracy theorists. That's what you started sounding like, a conspiracy theorist. Because there was no way to prove it. And then you have these YouTubers, Brandon Tatum and all these other people throwing out this mess. And they touch a lot of people. So now they got all these people believing in stuff. So now they out there thinking they doing something for I'm doing they people. I still don't get that neither. They take the pictures with the flag. I'm doing my part. What part are you doing? What part? What are you doing? Explain to me. What is your part? Are you out there with your sign recycling? I mean, what are you doing? What is your part? And based on what evidence? All right, without sounding like a straight lunatic, coming from a dude who sounds like a straight lunatic, you sound crazy. And look, I understood where those people was coming from, kinda, but I kinda don't because it was addressed, and people were like, "Oh, they blatantly cheated," and it wasn't addressed. It was addressed. It was addressed, and they couldn't find anything. So now Donald Trump will not be or ever be a president ever again after that little stunt. It's kind of messed up because whatever he did as a president that was good, no one will ever notice it or see it unless you was a real Trumper slash Republican, conservative. You'll be the only ones that know because in the history books 10, 20 years and now when the books are floating in the sky or you just hold your hand out and the book pop up and you just flip it with your thumb, whatever technology is, and that's in the history books, you're going to turn to Donald Trump. He's just going to be the head of the amazing orange and just teeth. And it's going to just show people breaking into the, they're going to say he was the leader of a terrorist group called the Trumpsters. As he was, as he went into the White House, it was Minotaur Man, old Cracker Barrel Lady. It's gonna sound like a Mortal Kombat lineup. As they attacked the White House, so many lives were lost. You know, that's what he's gonna be known for. That's it. And the scariest thing that we need to address more than anything, is the silencing. So I mean, Trump can't even go on Pinterest right now to get his cookie recipes. He banned from Pornhub. Like he can't. There is nothing he can go on. If you can put a message on it, he can't. Man, Trump can't even say who that. Like he can't even get on the same messenger board and talk to Drew Brees. There is no way for him to communicate. He is banned off Christian mingles. Like he can't even, if he went single right now, and he can't even get on Christian mingles to find somebody. He is banned from every platform known to man. Like I think even like he can't even get on MySpace. I think that's banned. Like he can't do nothing, right? And that in itself, and I get why they did it because he is, like I said, new Hitler basically. He get on there and say some weird stuff. Get your machine guns, your pies, and your fried chicken, and let's march to the like. And people would be out there doing it, you know. Make sure you don't wear a mask, you know. And there'd be people out there with no mask on, machine guns, fried chicken, and pies. Like he would be out there. Like I don't think he can even. It is true. I don't even think he could press W. I think once he pressed www, it just blocks him off. It's like no, like Bill Gates just got him off the internet, right? And that's scary. That's scary because the way to beat the enemy is to control the information. And let's be honest, the only way you got a voice nowadays is through the internet. Like this what I'm doing, you know, this is a voice. You know? Like I feel weird. Trump can't even do this. He's the president of the United States and he can't even do this. He got more money than I ever see in my life, and he can't do this. It's crazy. It's kind of like finding out Superman can't public speak. That's one of his weakness. He cannot do public speaking. But he can fucking lift a planet. I don't know. When you silence somebody, like Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff, Instagram. What's the other thing? Snapchat, my I think he banned from my fans, my OnlyFans. I don't think Trump can get an OnlyFans account. Like when you what's up, Gavin? When you take information and you control it, that is very dangerous because the way you beat an enemy is intel, right? So, for instance, like with the whole Hillary thing, Like you couldn't go on Google and find anything out about Hillary. That's facts. Hillary burns 90,000 emails and set computers on fire. Go to Google, put in Hillary Clinton emails. They put she's the best emailer ever. Hillary Clinton's emails? What emails? Like it was stuff like that. Go to Bing, put in Hillary Clinton's email, and it's just pictures of Hillary deleting files. Like because Google controls information. Facebook controls information. So people react by what they receive. So if you control the information, you basically control the people, right? So the president of the United States is silenced, right? For the next, week? He's out on the 15th, right? Excuse me. He's out on the 15th. But that's kind of scary, man. That's kind of scary that you can just take information and decide to give it to who you want to give it to and make it the way you want to make it. That's not really a conspiracy theory. That's what's happening. Your president is blocked from all social media. And I know a lot of people's like he should be blocked, and I'm kind of with you too. He really should have been blocked. But a lot of people are like, yeah, you can block the president, but you can't block the people. Yes, you can. They blocked the president. You think your stupid Hicktown double teeth barnyard working ass can't get blocked, dude. These people are powerful. They blocked the president. Do you understand that? The most powerful man in the world can't even go to Grubhub. Like, I think he's blocked off Grubhub too. His Grubhub account was suspended. Like, he can't even go to Amazon. Do you not get that? And you think that you got a voice? Man, get out of here. Stop thinking you that important. That you could beat them. Come on, man. But I just wanted to share that. I really did, man. A lot of shows coming up, so it's more stand up. Stand up, yay! Because I'm hilarious. And I'm going to do like 45 to an hour, and I'm going to put it on something in pieces. Because y'all don't have the brain capacity to watch something for an hour without it being chopped in pieces, because I don't. You know what I do every 3 minutes? I put up like a picture of a girl and then an explosion so I can keep watching. I'm like Michael Bay. Like I'll edit in a chicken and just blow it up, or like a cow, and then some girl. I'll blow up a girl in high shorts. Isn't she sexy? Blow up, Michael Bay style. Woo! Just so y'all can pay attention to the video. So I am going to edit it and stuff like that. I just wanted to get all this stuff off my chest. Y'all are awesome. I finally figured out something to call y'all. I think I'm going to call y'all like Awesome Airs. I don't know, Awesome Airs. I don't know how corny it is. Who cares? I'm working on it, all right? And I will try to put up as many YouTube videos as I can. Man, you don't understand. It's not a hatred thing. It's just that I write that crap out and don't get no views. And I know that's how they all start off. Like, people get 2 views, and then like 6 years, 10 years later, people crying like, I remember my and they got the silver YouTube button in their hand. I didn't get any views, and now I have 100,000 million gazillion subscribers. I beat Ninja. Like, thank you all my fans. And they got they got a car shaped in a YouTube button, because after like 100 million subs, they just give you cars shaped in a YouTube button, and you just press the button and it drives off. It's one of those self-driving cars, right? Look, I really want that. I do, because I'm getting too old to work, and I wish, but it's not gonna happen for me like that. It will take you years and years and years to get to that point. But But that's it. I'm going to end this video. I really like to thank everybody for listening to my bull crap. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are great. I really do appreciate everybody that listens. And that's it. Remember, my brain is awesome, and so is yours for watching. Peace.